YouTube? In today's video, I'm going back through my top 5 assault rifle list in the Warzone Season 5 Reloaded meta because I get a lot of comments in my videos, on my streams, everything, asking me to update the list, asking me what my favorite assault rifle is. So, of course, I wanted to go back through and give you guys the best loadouts you guys should be running right now. Before I get into anything, I want to give a huge shout out to Oki, Kuma, and Funk for having my post notifications on. If you guys want a chance to getting my next video, make sure you guys go down below and hit that big red subscribe button, as well as leaving a like and a comment saying noties and watch the full video through. But like I said, I want to go back through and tell you guys exactly what you should be running right now. So without further ado, let's hop directly into loading number 1. Loading number 1 and assault rifle number 1 on the list is the EM2. So hop directly into the build. Of course, you have the agency suppressor giving you that sound suppression, bolt velocity, vertical recoil control, and damage range. Overall, making you hit way harder, making you way more of a beam, keeping you off the mini map, and getting you closer to hit scan. And then you have the 25.8-inch task force barrel, pretty much giving you the exact same pros and cons as the agency, with the bolt velocity, horizontal and vertical recoil control, and that damage range. Again, like I said, pretty much the same pros and cons. And then you have the Axor arms 3 times, which I always tell you guys the optics are 100% of the time personal preference. You can run whatever you want here as long as you're comfortable with it, but in my opinion, the Axor arms 3 times is by far the best option. And then of course I have the field agent grip giving you that horizontal and vertical recoil control, again mixing with the rest of the build, making you a beam, because as you guys probably know, the EM2 isn't super controllable. And then for me, I love using the 40 round mag over the 50 round mag because you do hold on to a little bit more ADS speed and mobility, but this is preference as well. But overall, this is my full EM2 loadout in Warzone Season 5 Reloaded. I'm telling you guys, this thing is absolutely incredible. And in the last update, this actually kind of buffed. So you guys got to go through, give the entire build a try. Some of the highest kill game you guys get with the EM2. Like I said, that's my loading number 1. So without further ado, let's hop directly into loading number 2. Loading number 2 is the automaton. So I'm directly into the build. You have the MX silencer, which a lot like the agency is very essential for the build, giving you that sound suppression with a vertical and horizontal recoil control, as well as that damage range. One of the big reasons why the automaton has close to no recoil. And then you have the Zac 600mm BFA barrel, giving you that more accuracy, making you more controllable, and reducing the scope swing gun bob. Again, a very large reason why the automaton is incredibly controllable. And then same thing as the EM2. I always tell you guys the optics are 100% personal preference. And then you also mix in the Anastasia padded stock, giving you accuracy and recoil during sustained fire and that flinch resistance, making you a beam in every possible situation, even if someone else is beaming you. And then something very self-explanatory, you have the M1941 hand stop, just giving you that recoil control. And then you have the 75 round drum mag, which does slow you down a little bit. It's not too noticeable at all, but that mag size is always more than helpful. And then you have the length and ammo type, giving you that bolt velocity, getting you closer to hit scan, and the hatched grip, giving you even more recoil control and flinch resistance, mixing in very well with the rest of the build, again making you a beam in every possible scenario. And then you have tight grip for your perk 1 and on hand for your perk 2. But overall, that's my full automaton build in Warzone Season 5 Reloaded. I'm telling you guys, this thing is absolutely incredible, and it's been super good for super long. So you guys got to go through, give the entire build a try if you guys haven't already. Some of the highest kill game you guys get with this one. That's my loadout number 2. So without further ado, top directly into loading number 3. Loading number 3 is another absolutely incredible assault rifle. It's the Cooper Carbine, which has also been very good for very long. So hopping directly into the build, same thing as the automaton. Of course, it is a Vanguard primary, so you have the MX silencer giving you the exact same pros and cons. And then you have the 22-inch Cooper custom barrel, giving you more accuracy, making you more controllable, giving you that fire rate boost, which is absolutely incredible, letting you kill faster, reducing the scope swing gun bob, and that damage range, making you hit harder. And then of course, for most of these no recoil weapons, I absolutely love using the 3 to 6x scope because it's just a beam on the 3 zoom or the 6 zoom. But like I've said twice already, these scopes are always personal preference. And then you have the Cooper custom padded stock, giving you accuracy and recoil during sustained fire, and of course that flinch resistance. Like I was saying with the automaton, this is very important because it makes you a beam in every possible situation, even if someone else is lighting you up. And then of course you have the M1941 hand stop, giving you that recoil control, and the 9mm 60 round drum mag, giving you everything you need for the build with the recoil control and accuracy, fire rate, ADS speed, and mag size. Overall, collectively making you way more of a beam, letting you kill faster with that fire rate, giving you that ADS speed, making you more snappy, and of course that mag size because you are burning through your ammo. And then speaking of fire rate, you have the compressed rounds, giving you even faster of a fire rate, letting you shred through people incredibly fast. And then same thing as the auto, you have the hatched grip, which is my opinion is the best rear grip you could possibly running out of the Vanguard attachments. And then you have tight grip for your perk 1 and fully loaded for your perk 2, but you can run on hand. But overall, this is my full Cooper Carbine build in Warzone Season 5 Reloaded. I'm telling you guys, this is another assault rifle very similar to the auto that's been so good for so long, and I feel like a lot of people absolutely love this thing, and I'm sure for a lot of people this could be their number 1. So go through, give the entire build a try. Some of the highest kill game you guys get with this one. Without further ado, let's hop directly to loading number 4. Loading number 4 is one of the OG reliables. We got the GRA556, which a lot of you guys tell me to run it up with because I know this is a lot of your guys' favorite assault rifle in the game. It's very fun to use. So hop directly into the build. Of course, it is a modern warfare weapon, so you have the monolithic suppressor on your muzzle, giving you that sound suppression and damage range, keeping you off the mini map and making you hit harder. And then you have the Tempest 26.4-inch Archangel barrel, giving you damage range, bolt velocity, and recoil control. Overall, making you way more of a beam, mixing it with the monolithic, making you hit harder, and of course, getting you closer to hit scan. And then you have the tac laser, overall just making you very snappy around the map, making you faster, but also a little bit more accurate. And then speaking of accuracy, you have the commando foregrip, giving you even more recoil stabilization and aiming stability, which honestly, the GRA is such a beam, this isn't even really needed. And then for me, I love the 50 round mag over the 60 round mag, just to hold on to a little bit more ADS speed, accuracy, and mobility. But overall, this is the full GRA556 build in Warzone Season 5 Reloaded, which is absolutely crazy that this thing is still good. This is one of the oldest guns in the game, and honestly still a fan favorite. So if you guys haven't already, which I'd be very surprised, run up the GRA556, tell me the highest kill game you guys get with this one. Without further ado, top directly to loadie number 5, our last loadie. Our last assault rifle on the list before the honorable mentions is the XM4 from Cold War. I'm telling you guys, one of the coolest looking guns in the game, but also a very good assault rifle. Dropping directly into the class setup, you have the agency suppressor, same thing as the EM2. It's very essential for the build, giving you that vertical recoil control, sound suppression, damage range, and bolt velocity, making you way more of a beam, making you hit harder, and getting you closer to hit scan. And then you have the 13.5-inch task force barrel, pretty much with the exact same pros and cons as the agency, with the bolt velocity, horizontal and vertical recoil control, and that damage range, which is overall very helpful for the build because the XM4 is super bouncy, and this definitely helps you control it. And then of course, like I was saying with the EM2, I feel like the Axe Arm's 3 times like the only clean good option out of the Cold War scopes. And then speaking of the XM4 being very bouncy, you have the Field Agent foregrip, giving you even more horizontal and vertical recoil control, making it to where you are beaming from across the map. And then of course, same thing as the GRA and the EM2, I just prefer the 45 round mag over the 60 mag for that ADS speed and mobility. But overall, this is my full loadout on the XM4 and my loading number 5. I'm telling you guys, this thing is not only one of the coolest looking guns in the game, but it's also very, very good. And honestly, I think it's being kind of slept on. So you guys got to go through, give this entire build a try as well. It's some of the highest kill game you guys get with this one. Like I said, we have one honorable mention. And for the honorable mention on the list, we have the M4A1 from Modern Warfare, which is absolutely incredible. This is the true all reliable. It was like the first ever meta we ever had in Warzone, and it's still really good today. So I'm directly into the build. Of course, you have the monolithic suppressor with the M16 barrel, VLK optic, 60 round mag, and commando foregrip. This is like one of the most OG builds that I'm telling you guys has just never been bad. So you guys got to go through, give this entire build a try as well. I'm telling you guys, it is so good right now, and it's honestly surprising how good it is. And I actually forgot we have another honorable mention after this one, but you guys definitely got to try out the M4. And for the last honorable mention, we have the Kilo 141, another very good old weapon from MW. We have the monolithic with the Prowler barrel, VLK 60, and commando, another very, very solid weapon in today's meta. You guys got to go through, give the entire build a try as well. And those are my 2 honorable mentions. Overall, that is my fully updated list for today's meta assault rifle loadouts. You guys got to go through, give every single one a try. Tell me if they help you guys out at all down in the comments below. And if they do, hit the big red subscribe button. We're really closing on 70K, so if you guys want to be a part of that, I'd greatly appreciate it. That's it for the video.